Hey, what's going on? Couple of quick ones. I would first like to say I don't give a fuck whether you've got Oasis tickets. I'm not interested. Stop posting it online. No one's fucking interested. You're all fucking doing it. All my Instagram feed is people going, oh, in the queue. If you want to overpay to watch, admittedly, a very good band in the day, but if you want to overpay for that and then stand in a crowd of probably 100,000 people, or with their hands in the air, videoing it on the phone and not actually watching the gig, you can't on. Not a problem. Go spend your 150, 350, 400, whatever it fucking costs you. Can't on, because everyone there that day will be sticking it on their Instagram as well. So you won't be that unique, will you? No, you won't. But anyway, it'll make you feel better. So get on with it and do it. But stop fucking posting it. It's fucking boring. Honestly, it's just, ugh. Anyway, that's that. What else is annoying me today? Keir two-tier wanker Starmer and his government. Fucking normal people again instead of fucking people that should be fucking. You know, smoking ban. Yeah, that's it's not really about smoking. That's not about smoking. You got to listen to his words when he's talking, because 80,000 preventable deaths. That's why he's going to go after smoking. It's the preventable deaths bit, which is the kicker in that. And what that will do then is they will write whatever law they write in about to get rid of smoking, but they will write in the clause about preventable deaths. And then when any kind of pandemic or whatever or emergency comes along, which they then can say, oh, well, you know, if we lock people in the houses or we do this, we're going to invoke that law about preventable deaths. That's what he's doing. He's an authoritarian. He's a globalist. I don't know if he's a Marxist, a Leninist, whatever. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But he's one of them ists. He calls everyone else an ist, doesn't he? He's good at that. Populist, if you like. I like the fact that he said populism was a scourge. Populism is policies that are popular with the people, and that's a scourge. Yeah, so you're either a populist, a nationalist, a racist, a whatever you are, you're it. It's just a way of them fucking controlling shit, isn't it? It's quite funny actually going around with Labour, quite a few Labour people now. And I can wear the hat that says, I told you so. How many times I came on Instagram, especially, going to people, fucking vote independent. Do not vote for this man. I know you don't want to vote for Tories because they're cunts. And I could never advocate voting for that lot. But anyway, he's here, isn't he? I thought it would take 6 months for him to show his true colours. He's done it he's done it straight away. It's just this where they go, oh, there's a £22 billion black hole. Come on, kid. I mean, they're going to use it every time they introduce an unpopular policy, which they're going to introduce many, by the way. That's going to be what they use. Oh, well, we didn't know we were going to inherit this £22 billion black hole. Listen, they've done a very vindictive policy against the pensioners of this country, where they're going to means test people. Can you believe a Labour government are going to means test people? Just let that sink in for a minute. Yeah, a Labour government's going to mean test people. Not in my fucking lifetime. I never thought I'd see that. As whether they can get pension, a winter fuel allowance. That's a policy that's been done and costed way before this election was ever won. Let alone like just, as a knee-jerk reaction to finding the £22 billion black hole. A knee-jerk reaction to finding the £22 billion black hole is going, oh, fucking hell. Well, I'll tell you what, we've promised 15 billion to green projects. Right, well, we'll only give them 5 billion and we'll keep 10 to help fill this black hole. And then we don't have to take the pensioners' fuel allowance off them. Do you know the irony of the fuel allowance? And this is good. This is good. If something like only 66% of people who are eligible for it take it up now. Well, actually, take it now. So if the 44% of people who are eligible and don't take it actually get off their arses and take it up, it'll cost the government £3.8 billion more than it would have done just to carry on as it was. That's the irony of it. So it's not really costing, is it, Keir? It's not, is it, you daft cunt? But it doesn't need to be, because this is all just smoke and mirrors, diverting us away from the fact that they're doing deals with the Germans, they're going to do deals with the French, they're going to do it. He's basically, he was always, very, very pro-European, always very globalist. When you were voting for him, you knew you were going back into Europe. I personally, for me, it's about the death of democracy, not about anything, whether we should or shouldn't be in Europe. It doesn't matter, but I just think it killed democracy that day when, the masses did what they weren't meant to do, which was come out and vote in a way that they weren't told to vote, and it fucked the elites up. And from that day forward, we then knew there was no such thing as democracy, because they never let it happen. There was nobody wanted Brexit, so they did everything in their power to stop it, rather than going, well, it's a democratic vote. That's what the people have voted for. We should do everything in our power to make it the best Brexit we can. They didn't do that, did they? No, they didn't. And Keir was right at the front of that. So he's now off over to Germany. We'll do a deal with you guys. He'll be off over to France. They'll do a deal with Macron, him and his mate Macron. Him and Klaus Schwab. Ooh, kiss, Klaus Schwab. He mentioned reset twice in a fucking interview. I mean, you've got to read between the lines. These people say stuff like that. I think it was a Telegraph interview, and in the first 20 seconds, he mentioned reset twice. He followed it up with other words, but he mentioned reset, and that's his little nod to Klaus. You've got your man in, Klaus. Don't worry. We're on with it. Yeah, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. We'll own nothing, but I don't know how fucking happy we'll be. I don't own anything anyway, so it don't really matter to me. I've got a couple of nice pictures. I'm not going to take my pictures. Anyway, that's by the way. So yeah, I've no idea now what I'm talking about. I've just lost my thread totally. I think that's an age thing or it's a drink thing. I'm not sure. I think it might be a little mix of both. We've got an interesting week coming up. We're going to a parking meeting on Wednesday night. That'll be good. Me and my mate Scott are going to video it, and we're going to take a petition. I think we've got about 1,500 signatures, and they won't accept the petition. It's the council. I don't know if they're wankers or not. Actually, they're nice people. Actually, I think they're just misguided. I don't think they're misguided. I think they think they're more intelligent than we are. And I think that's really dangerous. Because they probably are on any pens and paper, numbers thing, go and do an IQ test or what degree have you got? Yeah, you're probably way more clever than me. I don't know, But are they really? Are they clever in common sense wise and stuff like that? No, because I think they get stuck with these ideologies, and I think we've had a lot of people sort of like got stuck in this really weird left ideology. I used to love being left wing, and I can't even call myself it anymore because I'm embarrassed by it. Anyway, right, I'm going. I was just came on to have a little ramble, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.